Hello, welcome to episode 32 of Just My Opinion. And this episode is entitled Suppression of Freedom of Speech. And the reason why I'm doing this episode is because it seems like it's illegal and people are being vilified for what they believe or what they feel or their opinion on certain topics or subjects. I think freedom of speech is being suppressed because of other people's being offended by how another person feels and when they express themselves on a subject or topic. Recently, rapper DaBaby, he's been embroiled in controversy because of statements he made at a concert. Although I don't agree with rapper DaBaby's opinions and views on this topic, I will offend his right to be able to express himself. I think we getting past the point in America where we want everybody to think what we think is right, and that's not right. Everybody have different opinions and different views on different topics and issues. And the problem with having your opinion and your thoughts nowadays is if he don't agree with it, she don't agree with it, or they don't agree with it, then it becomes offensive. Then it becomes you're spewing hate speech. No, it just might be how you feel on that subject or that topic. And you got that right to feel how you feel on a subject or topic. I think freedom of speech is being suppressed by special interest groups. Well, if you don't believe what we believe, or you don't say what we think is right, we got to do something about this person. We got to stop him. He can't speak this type of stuff. I got into a discussion earlier today with the girl on Facebook. And she had posted that DaBaby is mad because Nas X is a bigger artist than DaBaby. And which I replied, I think DaBaby is the bigger artist. And I told her, I said, I don't agree with what DaBaby said, but I have to defend him and give him his right to express himself. After all, it's called freedom of speech. And what she said, how would you feel if a white person called you the N-word? And I said, I would have respect for that white person because I know where he stands and how he feels and views myself and my race. It's better for somebody to express themselves and you know where they're really coming from. For somebody to hide how they really feel and what they really feel. I think these special interest groups are muddying the waters because if you don't agree with what we say or we do, it's hate speech. They should be vilified for that. They should be canceled. The cancel culture. And why? Because They don't believe what you believe. This is America. Everyone's not going to believe and have the same views on every issue, on every topic. And that's cool. That's fine. She said, well, it's called freedom of speech, but freedom of speech has consequences. And which I told her, I said, well, the best thing to do is for the people that he offended with his comments, don't buy his merchandise. Don't buy his music. Don't buy tickets to his concerts. Don't pay him no mind. Simple as that. It was a guy named Milbury. He's an analyst with NBC Sports. Well, he was an analyst with NBC Sports. And last year he was covering hockey in a bubble. He said there's no women here to distract the men. It's just nobody here. You just play hockey. And he was taken off of the broadcast and didn't see no more on NBC Sports. Well, earlier this year, his contract ran out and he spoke out against it. And myself personally, I don't see nothing wrong with what he said. Let's be honest with ourselves. Women's always been a distraction to men. Women's the most beautiful thing on earth. So it's hard to pay attention to what you're doing when you have all that beauty in your face. Tell you a story. A few years ago, about 2012, 2013, my beloved New York Yankees was playing the Detroit Tigers in the playoffs. We were down 2-0. And a player that shall remain nameless, he's paid hundreds of millions of dollars to play. And he's an important player on the team. Superstar. Well, it's alleged in the middle of the game, he asked the ball boy, get her number. Now, the woman they used trying to get the number from, or alleged trying to get the number from, a very beautiful woman, very attractive. But that goes to show you how women can distract a man. This guy's paid hundreds of millions of dollars to play the game to help the team win. Team down. We wound up losing that series 4-0. We got 4-0. We got swept. But he's trying to get a woman's number. So I don't see nothing wrong with what Mike Milbury said. But in this cancel culture, anything you say, they hold it against you. And they malign you and demean you for what you believe. It's called freedom of speech. Everybody should be able to speak freely in their mind. If we can't communicate with each other, we done. And we can't communicate if one side is muzzling the other side and telling them, well, you don't agree with us, we don't want to hear from you. The bad part about it is there's millions out there that believe what DaBaby said. It's millions. I think we got to get to where people are allowed to express themselves and have opinions that differ from ours. How I feel, they feel, we feel. It's okay. You can have a different opinion. You can express yourself. Nowadays, we live in this cancel culture where we can't do nothing. Can't say nothing, you can't do nothing, because every time you say something or do something, it offends somebody. And we got to start putting our big boy pants on in America. If If they say something that's offensive to you, okay, fine. Well, that's how they feel. Another thing, too. What about heterosexual rights? Heterosexual people were subject to watch Lil Nas X rub and kiss and hug on men at the award show that was nationally televised. And it wasn't blurred out. Now, heterosexual people don't want to see that. But they're too scared to speak out because they don't want to be seen as they're hating on gays. So they muzzle, they keep their mouth closed. Respect everybody else's right to have their opinions and thoughts and belief on things. I don't agree with with Lil Baby, but I will defend his right to say what he feels and believes. Now I know some people gonna get mad at me and say, we're gonna counsel him, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. First of all, I don't have nothing for you to counsel. Second of all, it's my belief. I don't have a hateful bone in my body against nobody. Blacks, gays, straight people, Jewish people, Christian people, Muslim people. We all the same. We all got to share this earth. We're all going to answer to the Almighty and on the day of judgment for whatever it is that we done wrong in our lives. But let's give the other side a chance to speak their mind and to differ from our opinions and our beliefs, and not be afraid and not be vilified and demonized for what they believe and their opinion on things. It's called freedom of speech. Let's get back to where it is freedom of speech, and people are free to speak their minds and to speak freely. This has been episode 32 of Just My Opinion, entitled Freedom of Speech. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I want to say rest in peace to Ida 600. My condolences go out to his family and friends. And let's just get back to a place where we can talk to each other and not ridicule or demean someone because of what they believe. And I think is being lost here, is that people's not able to say what they believe or what they really truly think, because it differs from your opinion or their opinion, or it offends this group or it offends that group. Okay, we all adults here, we all grown. We can all handle some offensive words here and there. So like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.